Good evening, friends. We have just now at around 5 p.m. started our enthralling, adventurous journey amid the dense forest of Khunia, which is just adjacent to our resort, and we are heading towards
Chandrachur Watchtower.
yes, and from there we will head towards Chapramari
Watchtower.
Watchtower.
So you
And-
watch 3 watchtowers in the same day. Because in the last jungle safari, we went to Jatra Prasad Watchtower from NIC Latahuli.
You can see how dense this place is, and this is infamous for its frequent elephant and rhino attacks. You can see fresh excretes of elephant lying hither thither on the road. This is a very dense forest, and if you find luck, you may come across some wildlife over here. Maybe they are somewhere around us, but we are unable to trace them as of now. The gypsy you saw, it was returning after the safari from Chapramari Forest,
How did you know?
because in this route, in general, the Chapramari tourist safari is only conducted. Very few people go for Chandrachur Tower.
Because there is nothing actually to see there.
No, there is everything to see everywhere. It's your luck whether the wild animal will come out and show itself in the open place. It is there in the hideouts. We have seen only some few peacocks.
A peahen, 2 hornbills,
One Dhanesh
1 thornish,
flying down, some monkeys,
some monkeys,
and a giant squirrel.
giant squirrel.
Today we have seen these in our morning safari amidst the wild nature. Along with, we have seen some 4 elephant calves and 2 big full-grown elephants. But those are of the West Bengal Forest Department. The big ones are trained. The 4 young ones are under training. They have been rescued recently from
The cages.
from the wild habitat where they were abandoned by their parents. Either their parents have died or they have come down flowing out of the flood somewhere. You can see this place. This is awesome on both the sides.
But a narrow bridge for a thick car.
You can see the elephant excretes. It's recently crossed. Very fresh.
I can hear some strange noises. It may be wildlife habitat.
Look at front. You might come across some leopard crossing, since this time is very convenient for leopards, because most of the traffics are gone and the leopard comes out from its hideout. This place is very much infested by leopards because leopard loves to live in dense locations of forests. These are gypsies returning from their
Chapramari.
safaris of Chapramari Forest.
There is another gypsy coming.
You need to watch out on both the side of the roads because if a elephant is chewing the leaves of any plant or uprooting the barks of any tree or just standing and waving its ears, then you will hardly find it because it's camouflaged amid the trees. So you have to have a keen eye and a keen eyesight, and for that you should try to keep your eye and eyesight safe by less watching electronic gadgets, movies, cartoons, and all sorts of harmful objects to eyes. Friends, we were planning to come down at this road since 2 p.m. but we were so tired up since we are running for last 3 days and we had to take some rest, but now we find that choosing that time would have been wrong. This time is quite good because it's the time when elephants generally come out of their hideouts.
You can also find some. You can also find some rhinoceros in the
This is the
water bodies.
This is the Chandrachur watchtower, friends.
Wow.
People come here at this
Let me get
watchtower.
up. Let me get up.
On that side of the road, there is the forest going into the deep.
Baba, আমি চন্দ্রচূড়ে উঠবো।
It needs booking,
Oh,
and you cannot come in your own vehicle. You have to come by the gypsy. It's worthless. We have already visited the place. Watch from those water beds.
you might spot a rhinoceros.
Now we are taking the turn towards Chapramari. You can see the board here. It's Khuniamore 2 kilometers, then Chapramari 5 kilometers, Shipchu 8 kilometers, Kumani 14 kilometers. Today morning only one of our tourists was telling that in Shipchu more they found one herd of elephants crossing recently.
You might also spot a rhinoceros in the small water
You can
bodies
find
where
this forest
water is
is
collected.
this forest is much more denser than the one we came through because it is having long trees, and long trees in the sense the upper part of the trees are thick, so the light doesn't come in this particular forest, and it was raining till 2-3 days back, so all the water bodies are waterlogged, so there are high chances of rhinoceros getting dipped into the water and pulling it off. And these are mostly shal and shegun trees, and the shal barks are highly proteinous, and it's very favorite for elephants. Even they can rub their thick skin on these barks, on this wood, to clear off the insects, the itching and all. once again come on this road tomorrow early morning, when entire night's traffic will be halted, because it's 6 to 6, morning 6 to evening 6. This route is open, and thereafter from evening 6 to morning 6 is closed. So what happens, the entire day, since the vehicles keep on flying, animals hide little interior. Now at night time they come on the surface, and what happens when you visit at the early morning, if your car is coming at 6 at first, then you are having high chances of viewing some of the other wildlife on this road, on this specific road, because this is amid core area we are traveling. There is no buffer zone, there is no other ancillary zones here. This is the core area of Khunia. Khunia range is very dangerous. That's why the name has also fallen as Khunia, because there was an elephant out here which used to kill people on and often. And from there this range has got this name. In front you can see we are approaching the national highway. The national highway is crisscross. We will just go opposite that and we will head towards the Chapramari. While returning, I don't think it will be available till 6 this road. If open, we will come by this, otherwise we will take the Jalsha route.
Military truck.
Welcome to Chapramari Wildlife Sanctuary.
Border Roads Organization. Chapramari. I don't know.
This part is mostly infested by wild bisons, Indian gaur, commonly known as Indian gaur, and the
Please turn on headlights.
Wild elephants. This part is mostly infested by these two big giants.
This forest is not as dense as the two forests because this doesn't have so much bushes.
This is
grass.
also dense, but the side at the side of the road is less dense. It's dense on the interior side. The road which we came through, that was in between the forest, and it is also in between the forest, but this is a portion of national highway. That's why here plantation has been reduced, because if in this road cars fly at a very high speed, so if any wild animal crosses or happens to jump out on the road, the driver won't be able to see if it's kept dense. So there are some techniques and there are some golden rules to drive amid forest regions. Friends, I might be boring you all, but I can vouch that people who haven't ever visited forest areas will fall in love once you come here. Unless you come here, you won't be able to find out the natural charm and beauty.
I don't know if Chapramari Watchtower also needs to book because I love watchtowers and to climb on these.
Yeah, Chapramari Forest, you cannot come by your own car unless you have a booking of the wildlife bungalow, which is situated at inside the Chapramari Forest, right? You will have to book the gypsy and online and book the safari and then come.
Yes.
We haven't done this time because we visited Chapramari range somewhere in 2019 last. So this time we thought of skipping it. We thought of taking our car amid the wildlife and just check our luck.
Actually, I didn't most like the Jatra Prasad watchtower because it is on a high hill, and what I want is from up the ground. I don't want watchtowers on high hills. It was like a room on a high hill with a small balcony and with nothing. What I want is a watchtower which is lifted from the ground and has the stairs to climb up. But we have visited numerous watchtowers.
The condition of the road has deteriorated in the last 3 years, and it's surprising to see when in 2019 December we visited, the roads were very nice, and in 2022 October the roads are hopeless. How come it happened when in between 2 years went by when hardly any vehicles plied on this road due to COVID? So you can understand the means the quality of materials provided while making these roads. It's very unfortunate that public roads are so manhandled while making. Since our Airavat is high on ground, 200 millimeter of ground clearance, and specifically our Airavat, so it is easily taking these roads. Else our Chetak would have little bit hesitated to take these roads at this gush.
Chetak, do you know the Chetak is our Honda City?
Yes.
We are not selling it. We are keeping it, and we have bought the Tata Safari. And my father is angry now. Sorry. Sorry.
This is again a elephant crossing zone. It's cautioned over here, so it's saying go slow.
This is another one.
Elephant crossing zone 50 meters ahead. This is the Chapramari entrance gate into the wildlife sanctuary where the gypsies take you through. So this is the Chapramari gate. Our Eravat is standing.
Father, be cautious.
The gypsies generally go through this road into the entire wild zone. Friends, you can quietly listen to the sound and serenity of this particular time and location. Here in front, little bit we go, we'll find the elephant crossing zone. Friends, we have started returning from the forest area. You can find it has become absolutely dark. I'm allowing some cars to go ahead so that I need not put on the headlight. By the headlight you can see and enjoy this particular drive, but now I have to put on because I am unable to view the road. But I will not put on hard lights. That is the I am only allowing this lower beam lights. The higher beam and the projector lights I am not allowing those. Slightly I will put on to just make you see what the effect comes. The entire road will be like this once I put on the higher beam and the projector lights. Now again I put on the lower beam and I put off the projector lights. This railway track you are seeing in the front this connects the northeast division and the
Southeast Division.
southeast division, and on this track if you move you will find frequent elephant crossings because it goes in between the dense forests of Chapramari. There are very many times we come to hear of unfortunate elephant or wildlife deaths due to higher speeding of railways. You can find the condition of the road. It's painful. If not, also this drive itself is very thrilling.
Yeah, I like it.
Tomorrow morning we might check out and be back for Calcutta. However, 2 days, not 2 full days, 1 full day's oxygen in this wilderness give us lot of physical and mental boost.
I will miss Banani Ecotourism Center a lot because I love that hotel. But sometimes there is load shedding there, and sometimes there is lights.
Friends, you can see the condition of the roads. One way it is okay because vehicles won't be able to speed up and cause harm to the wildlife and to themselves also. But on the other hand, vehicles to a certain extent gets injured by driving through these bad patches. This is actually in the other way giving mileage to the spare parts companies and the manufacturers of them and the service centers of vehicles, because if you don't keep good roads, your vehicle is anyways going to get screwed, and you have to run and loosen your pockets before the good self of the manufacturers of spare parts and other vehicles to get your loved vehicle maintained. of silence.
I'm getting scared.
Only the crickets are noisy. No one else is making any noise.
I'm feeling a little scary now.
What for? There's nothing to be scared about.
If animals jump out of the bushes like a leopard.
In general, they are also very much sensible, more than us. We cross roads by not waiting for the vehicle to pass, or we just get onto the roads and face nuisances. But animals, they hardly. Should we take this route again back? It's half an hour left for us to get inside. Or should we take the Chalsa route? Mom will decide.
Same.
This route? Chalsa is on the right side. This dense forest route?
Yes.
Okay.
Then I will close my window.
Okay. But no, don't close your window. It will be difficult to view. There's a car very slowly moving. I don't know whether someone has passed or not.
Okay, I have left the window half open.
Yeah, please. We are taking the same route amid Khunia, the dangerous forest. You can see, friends, the road is so narrow, the bushes have come up on the road. Hardly a vehicle can go without scratching its body on both the sides. You need to be vigilant in the front now, because on both the sides it's dense dark. You won't be able to see anything. Only if anything comes up, crosses the road, then you will be able to view it. To slow down to give the pass to that car, otherwise it will fall on the side trap. are filled with water now, since it's recently stopped raining, but it's raining in the hills altogether. We have again reached Chandrachur watchtower. From here we will take right. Again the roads ahead are very bad.
I like Chandrachur Watchtower. And the doors in it, the two doors, are very mysterious.
এই পুরো জঙ্গলের মধ্যে ওই একা একজন আছে সব কিছু জানে।
Close the window. It's scarier than the scariest.
What's the time? Actually this gate gets closed at 6. It's 5:40, no problem. It's enough time we have in our hands.
It's 5:39.
Your watch has got light, still you have put on the light. What's the use of wearing a smart watch then when you aren't smart? Since it's October, mid of October, so friends, you aren't having any problem in driving, though it's become dark. But in winter season, it becomes a little difficult because fogs come down very heavily in forests, and you hardly have any vision. There are fresh excretes of elephants on the left side. Now the bad patch is over. Some good road is ahead, but the road is again very narrow. Very narrow. If something pops out or comes out, no one will be able to gauge it. This particular zone is full of animal shit, and that also elephant shit. Maybe some few days old, a few hours old. Find there is a very fresh animal shit, that is elephant shit. small narrow bridge. It's not even a bridge, it's a, we call it as culvert. It's a joint on a small narrow water canal. Friends, just see the road. The trees have come out on the road. Bushes are spread out. Half of the trees are hanging on the road.
Yeah.
And animal shit all around. Elephant shit. It takes immense mental strength and mobility to drive with your family without any guide or any local person or any gunman or anyone amid this zone.
And I know why you will slow down. A car is coming.
Yes. I have to give him some space to breathe out. This is also safari. Same safari.
Tata
We
Safari.
own the same safari. Same model.
But the EX model, that might be VX or LX.
I'm not literally interested in that. Hardly makes any difference. LX doesn't have a rear wiper. EX
Defogger.
and VX just has this covered. This particular zone which is open in EX, and nothing else makes any difference in these three. If it is a VX 4x4, then a 400 Newton meter torque engine comes with a 150 plus bhp. But to be frank enough, in Indian roads, if you want to be alive, please don't run after this boosting marketing techniques of companies where they will provide you with huge Newton meter torque and a huge bhp, because ultimately reaching that particular amount of bhp and amount of Newton meter torque, you will have to rev up your engine and your car to such a speed which will go beyond your control, and it will be fatal for you. It might be, not will be, it might be, because you might be a chauffeur or track driver who can drive on racing tracks, but not for general people. For general people, it's not recommendable. And one more thing, VX, VX 4x4 has 6-speed gear, which only keeps the rev of 80 to 100. Little smoother, nothing else.
It has got more darker.
Yes, the more the time is passing by, the little amount of light which was left in the sky is going away.
It's now 5:45.
And we are heading towards Diwali, so we are heading towards no moon.
Yeah.
So sky will
No,
be
it's not
lesser
no moon.
lit.
It's not no moon. It's new moon.
We are heading towards Diwali, and Diwali happens in no moon. That is Amavasya. And new moon happens in Purnima.
New moon doesn't happen in Purnima.
Means, I'm sorry, it's not new moon. I just wanted to say full moon. Full moon, it's not full moon, it's no moon. And he's also correct. New moon comes after no moon. reached our resort. Now we'll have to cross a very narrow bridge on the river Murti. In the morning, if it happens to be that I take you through this ride at 6 a.m., you'll love to see that bridge. Because that time there will be no traffic. I'll keep the vehicles standing on the bridge, and I'll take a good video and post it. See this man standing on the bike amid this dense forest. He is a local person. He knows the elephants, and elephants also know him. Maybe. That's a joke.
Yeah.
Now you can find this bridge. It is pretty narrow. Can you please close that
Oh, once again.
mirror
Once again.
and keep the windows open?
Yeah.
Please. Thank you so much.
Don't need to say thank you.
This part of the bridge is not that narrow to enter, but the other part is like you have hardly a half an inch space. This car is also awaiting to enter this gate by 6 p.m. because this gate will get closed at 6 p.m. sharp, and they will also enjoy the ride amid the forest. Okay friends, that's all for now. I've tried enormously to provide you with some good time. Thank you. Stay tuned. Like, share and subscribe our channel.
Plus, click the
Like button.
No.
Subscribe button.
No, click the notification bell for new videos.
Okay. So we are checking out. Good time
Tomorrow.
for everyone. Thank you and stay tuned.
Stay tuned.